Well, I'm not gonna rap. I'm not gonna rap. Check this out, because I do this. If y'all keep booing, I will stop rapping completely. And that's just it.
I've been watching battle rap long enough to see my fair share of rappers, celebrities, public figures, whatever you want to call them, wanting to get involved with battle rap, like creating their own leagues or whatever, right? And most of the time, it just don't end up going well. Like the history, if you look through the history of celebrities coming into this thing, and I'm not talking about celebrities partnering with Smack or things of that nature. I'm talking about celebrities wanting to create their own leagues, their own events. They usually do not go that well, bro. This video is about to get very surgical.
We had a good time.
Like it.
You know, I grew up with like, you know, Mook, Rex, like, you know what I'm saying? His son, like, that's my godson and all that, like, you know, so it's crazy. Like, I'm still a fan. Still a fan, you know what I mean? And
would you ever consider it?
So that's why I brought it up. Me, Mook, Lux, we putting together a battle league.
So two things. Number one, I did not know that ASAP Rocky had ties with T-Rex. That plays a big factor. You feel what I'm saying? Number two, he feels like, based on what he's saying, that he can't really do this alone. And he's reached out to two of the most storied, most impactful, and really arguably the two greatest battle rappers to ever do this in Loaded Lux and Murda Mook. And what that gives him is a whole different level of insight and understanding on how to do this and the direction that he can take it.
I think Lux did mention something to me about this.
Putting together a battle league, so it's the battle rap Olympics. So it's just basically like the ending contenders, and you kind of like represent your region. So, you know, you got Jersey rappers, you got Baltimore rappers, you got Philly rappers, you got St. Louis rappers, you got Cali rappers, you got Texas.
Okay.
You represent your region. It's almost like the Olympics, you know?
Fire.
Yeah, and I mean, the medals, the trophies, and all this, it's some shit.
Some fly shit.
It's some shit.
I can imagine.
It's worth some shit.
What I'm hearing ASAP say is this essentially is going to be like a regional tournament. You're going to have rappers from all these different regions pulling up to compete as if this is the Olympics. And I mean, in theory, that sounds fire. I like the idea. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you go Jersey, you got Surf, you got Twerk, you got Real Sick, you got O-Red, Suge, you got all these different dudes. You go to Philly, you got Easy the Block Captain, you got Cass, you got all these different dudes in Philly. You going to New York, K-Shine, Chess, Loaded Lux, Mook, all these different guys from New York. Cali, Geechee Gotti, Emerson Kennedy, boom, 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 or just the West Coast in general. You throw Rum Nitty, Arizona. You got, you know what I mean? It's a lot of different dope stuff you could do with this idea.
When are y'all premiering?
So right now we just trying to work on finalizing the partners and stuff for it. So what platform we gonna showcase it on? I'm still indecisive. I feel like Netflix would be great to do a pay-per-view situation with. You know what I mean? So we kind of want to reach out to them. Amazon is also a potential partner.
For sure.
You know,
Nice.
I'm shooting a gun, like, you know, I'm jumping the gun right now about, you know, really talking about it because a lot really ain't set in stone. But 2026 is gonna be the first year Battle Rap Olympics. So
good.
Yeah, man.
That's fine.
And this is gonna happen this year. That's fire. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you got Surf coming back, Hitman Holla's active, A-Verb's active. All these different superstars have still been dabbling their feet in the battle rap industry, in the battle rap world. So this could be a mega situation, especially if you pay-per-viewing on Netflix or streaming from Netflix or Amazon. But we also said the same thing about a lot of these other events that celebrities got to throw. But before we even get into all that, let's let ASAP Rocky finish.
And that's important. And that's important. I had a steak date with Lux recently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That brother is different.
Amazing.
Man.
Yeah.
That brother is different. That's different.
Good guy.
Yeah, and he keep an idea. His wheels is always turning, and he's so for us and for culture. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, come on, let's get a steak, nigga.
Now I want to talk about the previous events that have taken place that other superstar rappers had thrown. And the first thing that comes to mind is Total Slaughter. A build-up of Total Slaughter was great. I mean, it was a mega event. I mean, it's Eminem. It's Eminem's Slaughterhouse. Like, it's, what else could you ask for at that time? It felt like battle rap was about to genuinely transition into a whole different planet. You feel what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that weren't taken into consideration, and I think that showed the night of the event. Slaughter was a landmark but polarizing event, hailed for bringing battle rap to a mainstream televised and pay-per-view platform, but criticized for a disastrous, near unwatchable streaming experience and lackluster performances. While it boosted the culture's visibility, many deemed the actual poorly executed and chaotic event a failure. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't far off from the truth. None of the battles, we didn't get any classic matches that night. There were a lot of underwhelming performances that night. And then it was just a lot of wild, like, chaos. Like, even when you talk about Daylight's antics during this time, this was one of the major events where Daylight displayed one of his craziest antics in his whole career, for real.
We fuck with you, nigga. Out of all of these stupid antics, we let you do what you want to do, nigga. But these stupid suits is making me think you too comfortable, nigga. I'm Donald Sterling. You on my team, but I don't fuck with none of you niggas.
I'm not talking about the suit.
Y'all see this? This is prescription for my schizophrenia. And as y'all can see, I'm all out of medication. Where am I? What is this? What is this? What is this? Where am I?
Now, I've heard a whole lot of things about why this happened. Some people think that this was real and this wasn't an act. Some people believe that it was just an antic. Some people believe that Daylight seen this as a situation where this company was trying to enter battle rap and basically steal the culture. So he did this as a form of protest, which, honestly, that's the most believable to me. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing the type of guy Daylight is, as far as not knowing him personally, but just as a rapper and what he believes in and what he says in his raps and shit, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Regardless, this ruined the experience for a whole lot of people who was watching this. It don't stop there, because Loaded Lux was just coming off of a great performance, a couple legendary performances, and then pretty much got decimated by Murda Mook.
Against Calico, we was loving it. But now though, I think I speak for me and a whole list of others when I tell you we done got sick and tired of your mumbling. We in a situation perpetuated and delegated by the mothership and all this other shit.
And it don't stop there. Hollow the Don and Joe Budden was the main attraction for this whole event. It was the mainstream rapper, or, you know, the in comparison to battle rappers, versus one of the legends of battle rap. And people were excited to see that. And then honestly, the battle was horrible. It's one of the worst battles probably in the history of the genre.
You told Surf that his crew was like the back of Freezer. Ended up flat, even though you capped the leader. But I'm the leader. That was wrong. I think them drugs fucking him up. Maybe the Hennessy. If it's too much caffeine, I got the remedy. Had that coward sent to me. That bull'll be red when I grab monster cans, send 5 from ours in a Jeep.
Now, all of that combined with the fact that there were issues with the microphones, there were issues with the streams, like you setting up a situation where you're gonna have a terrible event. On top of that, the fans that were in the building weren't hardcore battle rap fans, and you can tell by the way they was reacting to certain bars. So even the people who were consuming the content in the building, or at least the majority, were not really familiar with the nuances of battle rap. This brings me to Snoop Dogg's Gladiator School. Now, I think Snoop Dogg's Gladiator School was better, bro. I think that overall in totality, especially the way they put the event together, the people that showed up, it felt like a real battle rap event, and it felt like a commercial event mixed with battle rap. It felt like it kept the integrity of battle rap. But a lot of that had to do with the fact that he was working with Murda Mook. Murda Mook was heavily involved. You feel what I'm saying? But even then, you had issues. Even then, there were still nuances that some of the editors, some of the people who were putting the stream together did not understand.
On the set, quiet down, cuz. Everybody, my nigga, quiet. Hey, my nigga, quiet down, cuz. Let a nigga rap one time. Be peaceful. Word to my mama, my nigga. Be peaceful, my nigga, on the set, though. Quiet down, cuz. This is marriage, cuz. They put two Crips in the ring. But for B, blood is gonna pour. The hood real, they would kill, no termite. Cause they be bugging galore. But there's a difference between us, brother man. I'm from the motherland.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, clearly Daylight's material, fire. You listen, fire material. But what is this editing? Why do we have these loud noises playing over the material and all this extra stuff going on? I'm not mad at being creative, but these edits were taking away from the battle.
I just want to show the world how much I've grown, nigga. I know my right from wrong, nigga. And if the right nigga was here, it'd be on, nigga. They ain't let the tools low, but I prayed for Mook Bowl. I'm hoping we could get along, nigga, but if we can't, then I gotta lay the whole house flat. Drop holes.
You putting more emphasis into making Daylight hella tall, and then when you're done, you can't hear what he's saying, right? You got a house falling on him and exploding, which makes us not be able to hear what he's saying. The person that is editing this is not really editing this to make sure that the battle is the best that it could be, and that's the problem.
See 4 niggas with me? It ain't the Pips and I ain't Gladys Knight. Snoop said you got light, but looking like a light, so I'm Gladys Knight. Fuck a plane, I would've took a train. I swear to God on Gladys Knight to put this boy in a bag, I Gladys Knight. With a sleeping bag and a change of clothes, he gon' get it right. Mama don't care as long as I ain't getting life. At his door low, arm swinging, that's a midget fight. He open up, I flip him around. That's how you spend the night. New black and silvers. Danny Green and Patty Mills, and it ain't a long story. Beef, I like that semi-spray, like a 9-month pregnant bitch. I'm dropping any day now. If them coroners gotta tell his mother what I did with that shotty, she gonna sound like Tay-Rock identifying that body.
As you paying attention to that edit, you start to notice it's not about the battle. It's about how cool this person can make this look, and that takes away from why we are here. We are here to watch Sue Surf versus Daylight. And I say all that to say, right? The issues that happen with these events is that the artists that get involved, they're not working with people who are already in touch with the scene, who already know the nuances of the battle rap culture. They're working with people they want to work with. That will not work. So what I'm hoping ASAP Rocky does, yes, Murda Mook and Loaded Lux, that's already a great move. Both of them involved, great move. Loaded Lux is a great mind. Murda Mook is a great mind. Them coming together to help ASAP Rocky, this could be great, right? But the editors, okay, the editors need to be involved within the battle rap culture. Don't go get your homeboy and boom, boom. No, go get an avocado if you need to go do that. Go get a JB. Go get somebody who can make this stuff happen. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, make sure when you book in the battles that the battlers are getting their just due. On top of that, you feel what I'm saying? But if this is gonna be a good event, which I think it can, you have to work with people who are familiar with the craft. Stop bringing these industry connections who have no idea what's going on just because you want to bring, you know what I mean, the homies along. No, nobody cares about that. Work with people who know what they're doing, who understand the culture, who understand the number one point, and that's to make the battles presentable. That's to make the stream watchable. Okay? That's to make it exciting for the viewer to pay attention. That's to make the incentive something important enough for a battle rapper to really want to do his job. And I think that A$AP Rocky has the opportunity to do all this, especially working with two minds like Loaded Lux and Murda Mook. So I think this event could be better than Gladiator School and Total Slaughter. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like A$AP Rocky, as creative as he is, probably has more of a genuine interest in making this a good event than Snoop Dogg and Eminem. That's just my perspective. I think Snoop Dogg and Eminem's timing was interesting, but I think that A$AP Rocky, especially with where battle rap is right now, A$AP Rocky will be doing more justice for battle rap than anything. You feel what I'm saying? Because battle rap's in an interesting spot right now. So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new here, especially if you've been here. I got an episode of The Science coming up for all my people who aren't familiar with that. It's just we use advanced analytics to break down verses. We're going to be talking about a special album from last year. Also, I want to revisit a couple things from the GNX run because a couple things make a lot more sense now. In other words, expect more theories. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new here, especially if you've been here. I'm going to catch y'all.